What's up, guys? I hope you are doing well. I am Sabina and welcome to Study Lover Sabina. Today we will discuss cube and cube roots from class 8 mathematics. In this, first of all, we will do introduction part, that is concept building. After that, we will follow with NCERT exercise. Then, last but not the least, we will do some assignment session, in which we will discuss 2 markers, 3 markers, 1 markers as well. Okay, let us start our discussion with cube. Anything raised to the power 3 is called cube. For example, 2 raised to power 3. This is called cube of 3. Okay, now, what do you mean by 2 raised to power 3? It means multiplying this 2 3 times. And the answer is 8. It means 8 is the cube of 2. Similarly, if we want to find out the cube of say 8 raised to power 3, and it will come out to be 8 into 8 into 8, that is 512. Similarly, you can find out all the cubes. Now, I will recommend you to pause the video for few minutes and write all the cubes starting from 1 to 20 in your notebook, and after that restart. Now, these are the cubes of the numbers starting from 1 to 20. You can tally your output with these numbers. Now, what we observe from this table? Now, check the unit place digits of the numbers as well as their cube. In case of 1, the cube is 1. In case of 2, the cube is 8. Now, if we go at 11, its cube is 1331. In this number, the number at unit place is 1 because it is a single number. In this case also, the number at unit place is 1. And their cubes will also have 1 at its unit place. Similarly, you can consider the example of 21. Its cube will also have 1 at its unit place. Similarly for 31, and whatever number you will consider, if the number contains 1 at its unit place, its cube will always contain 1 at its unit place. Okay. Now second is 2. If number is 2, then its cube will be 8. Now consider number 12. It has the same unit place digit as it was there in case of 2. 8. Here also you will get 8. Similarly for 3, it is 27. 13 also 7 at its unit place. It means if we know the number at the digit at the unit place of any number, its cube will contain the same digit at its unit place as we have discussed here. For any number, you can easily find out. If a number has 6 at its unit place, then its cube will also contain 6 at its unit place. If it has 9 at its unit place, then its cube will contain 9 at its unit place. Okay? Now, here is one question. You have to find the unit digit of the cube of each of the following numbers. Now, to find the unit digit of this cube, you need not to find out the cube of these numbers. No need to solve this. Just check the unit place digit of these numbers. It is 1. Now, we know that if a number has 1 at its unit place, its cube will also contain 1 at its unit place. If it contains 8 at its unit place, then its cube will contain what? 2 at its unit place. Yes. And if it has 9 at its unit place, its cube will contain what? 9 at its unit place. If it has 5, then 5. If it has 4 at its unit place, then its cube will contain 4 at its unit place. If it has 7 at its unit place, it can contain 3 at its unit place. I am telling all these things using that previous table. Consider that table and compare it with that. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125, 6 cube is 216, 7 cube is 343, 8 cube is 512, 9 cube is 729. It means now it is 2, then go to 2. In case of 2, what is its cube? 8. 8 at unit place, it means it will contain 8 at its unit place. 3 means this one. It contains 7 at its unit place. It means you will have 7 at its unit place. Okay, now everything is clear now. Now we will move to the next point. Now again we will come to this table. Now what other things we can observe in this? In any odd number, the cube is odd. For any odd number, cube is odd. For any odd number, cube is odd. This is also odd. This one is also odd. This is odd. This is odd. It means cube of any odd number is also odd. Now consider this even number. Its cube is also even. This is even number. Its cube is also even. This is even number. Its cube is also even. This one is even number. Its cube is also even. This is even number. Its cube is also even. Similarly, for the other cases you can consider. Okay. Now, I will discuss some interesting patterns that we can get using this cube. That is, when we add consecutive odd numbers, that is, say it is 1, it will be equal to cube of 1. Next odd number is 3 and 5. It will be equal to 2 cube when we add this. Next is, we have to find out after 2, it is 3 ka cube. In case of 3 cube, what odd number we get after 5? It is 7. We have to add 3 numbers, as it is the cube of 3. We have to add 3 odd numbers, 7, 9 and 11. Okay, when you will add these, you will get 27, which is equal to 3 cube. Now next is 4 cube. For this we will have to add next 4 consecutive odd numbers. After 11 we have 13. After 13 we have 15. After 15 we have 17. After 17 we have 19. Okay, and when we add all these, it will come out to be 64. This is a pattern of odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers. When we add these consecutive odd numbers, we can get the cube of different numbers in sequence, consecutive numbers. Now you make the table for this up to 10 cube. Okay, after 19 what will come? 21, then 23, then 25, then 27, and then 29. And its sum will be equal to 125. There are how many numbers? 5 numbers. It means it is the cube of 5. Now pause the video. All of you please pause the video and then write the same pattern. Using the same pattern you have to write up to 10 raised to power 3. Okay. Now you can tally your answers with this table. Okay, in this 6 cube, after 29 what we have? 31, then 33, 35, 37, 39, 41 means 6 numbers आएंगे यहाँ पे, 6 consecutive odd numbers in sequence, and it will be equal to 6 cube. After 41 what we get? 43, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55. And these are 7 numbers, which means they will come out to be 7 cube, that is 343. Okay, now I think this is clear. Now the question is how we can find out whether a given number is a perfect cube or not. For this we will use the prime factorization method. Say the number is 343. Now find its prime factors. It comes in the table of 7, 4 and 9. Then again it comes in the table of 7. 7 sevens are 49. It means prime factors of 343 is 7 into 7 into 7. It means it can be represented in the form of cube because 3 sevens are there. Means if there is a triplet, then we can write it as cube form. It means 343 is a perfect cube. Now take one more example, 1000. Now we have to find out if 1000 is a perfect cube or not. Again, find its prime factorization. It will come up in the table of 2, 500, then 2 fifth is there, 25, 0, then it will come out to be 125, then it comes in the table of 5, 5 5s are 25, and then 5 1s are 5. Now what will be its factors? 2 into 2 into 2 to 5 into 5 into 5. It means there is a triplet of 2, again triplet of 5. It means we can write it as 2 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 3. It means all the prime factors can be represented in the form of cube. It means 1000 is a perfect cube. Okay, everything is clear now. Now we will take one more example. Now next example is 392. We have to find out if it is a perfect cube or not. Two fours are 8, 2 nines are 18, 7 sevens are 49, 7 ones are 7. Okay. You also do all these questions in your notebook with me. 392 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. In this case, we have one triplet, that is 2 raised to power 3. But in case of 7, it is double. Doublet की form में है. It is not raised to power 3. So it is not a perfect cube. Okay. So what we can observe from this, that any number which is a perfect cube, then its prime factors will exist in the form of triplet or raised to power 3. Okay. Now this is the next property of the perfect cube. Now consider the same question. Now suppose we want to make this number a perfect cube. What we'll have to do? For making it a triplet, we will have to multiply it by one more 7. It means number will become this. New number will be 7 2s are 14, 63 and 1 64, and it will come out to be 27. Means 2744 will be a perfect cube, and which is obtained by multiplying this number by 7. Okay. Now we will consider one more question on this concept. Now the question is, by what smallest number 243 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube? First of all, we will have to find the prime factors of 243. Now it will come in the table of 3, 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. 3, it will 27, then 3 9s are 3 3s are. Okay. And 3 1s are. Okay. Now you can easily find out what are the factors of 243. They comes out to be 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. This 3 exists in the form of triplet, that is we can write it as 3 raised to power 3. But it is not forming a triplet. It is existed in the form of doublet. Now for making it a triplet, we will have to multiply it by 3. Means we will have to multiply this number by 3, and then it will exist in the form of triplet. Means after multiplying it by 3, what number will be there? 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6 and 1 7. 729 is the perfect cube, means this product will be 729. And by what smaller number we have multiplied it? By 3 to make it a cube. I think this concept is clear now. Okay, now we will move to next. Yes, अब थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन को हमने मूव कर दिया है. इसमें वो क्या कह रहा है, बाय व्हाट नंबर दिस smallest number this 243 must be divided. Now we already know what were the prime factors of 243. It was 243 was equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. अब ये नंबर, ये पेयर तो हमारा ट्रिपलेट की फॉर्म में एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, बट इट इज नॉट एग्जिस्टिंग, इट मीन्स इट इज एक्स्ट्रा. अगर मैं इसे रिमूव कर दूं यहाँ से, then the number will be perfect cube. It means, and what is this? This is 3 into 3, that is 9. If we divide this number by 9, it will get cancelled out and we will have this number only. It means when we divide this number by 9, we will get 27, which is a perfect cube. And by what smallest number we have divided it? By 9. Okay, I think answer is, everything is clear now. We will do one more question on this topic. Suppose the number is 1188. We have to find out by what smallest number we need to divide it. First of all, we will find its prime factor. It will come in the table of 2 as there is 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are, and 2 4s are 8. Again, it will come in the table of 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 2 7s are. Next, it will come in the table of 3, 3 9s are, and again 3 9s are. Again, it will come in the table of 3, 3 3s are, 3 3s are. Again, it will come in the table of 3. Now, what are its prime factors? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 11. Now, tell me by what number it should be divided? 3 is existing in the pair of, in the triplet form, but this is not a triplet. This is not a triplet. Means these three numbers are extra numbers. We have to divide this number by these 2 into 2 into 11 to make it a perfect cube. And this number is equal to 11 4s are 44. Means we will have to divide this number by 44. And when we divide it by 44, what we will get? If we divide this number by 44, we will get 27. Okay, everything is clear now. Means this number, that is 27. Okay, now that's all about the basic concepts of the cubes. Now we will start exercise 7.1, and before starting that exercise, we will go through all the concepts that you have revised up to here. Now first point is, if you know the cube of the numbers from 1 to 10, you can easily find, after seeing at numbers, you can easily find what will be the unit place digit of that particular number cube. Okay, for example, if you have to find the cube of a unit place digit of the cube of 3115, no need to calculate this. We will just see this unit place digit 5. And what we have in case of 5 cube, it is 125, means we have 5 at its unit place. Means जो भी इस अकेले नंबर के क्यूब का यूनिट प्लेस डिजिट होगा, that will be the unit place digit of this complete number. Okay. Second thing, cube of a even number is always even, and cube of a odd number is always odd. Okay. Then next, when we represent any perfect cube number in the form of a prime factors, then each of its prime factor can be represented in the form of cube of prime. Means triplet की form में वो exist करेगा. Okay. Now next, after finding the prime factors of a number, we can easily find out कि किस नंबर से हमें उसे डिवाइड करना है और किस नंबर से हमें उसे मल्टीप्लाई करना है टू मेक दैट नंबर अ परफेक्ट क्यूब. जिस भी नंबर के ट्रिपलेट्स नहीं बने होंगे, ट्रिपलेट्स बनाने के लिए क्या नंबर एक्स्ट्रा चाहिए होगा, उससे हमें मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, और जिस भी नंबर के ट्रिपलेट्स नहीं बने होंगे, उस पूरे नंबर से हमें उसे डिवाइड करना होगा. Okay, now I think everything is clear up to now. जितना भी हमने आज पढ़ा था ये सब उसका क्या था, समरी था. Okay. Now this is the exercise 7.1. I am sharing it just for your reference. Just go through all the concepts and try to do this exercise, and we will discuss this exercise in our next video. Till that, stay home, stay safe, and take care of yourself and your family. Thank you. Thanks for patient listening. If you like this video, do like it, and if you do not like it, please dislike it, and also specify in the comment section why you do not like it. Okay? Thanks for listening.